This conference will now be recorded.
Allow yourself, please, to gently come all the way down onto your backs. Allow the feet to widen, please. And then just lightly allow the knees to move towards each other. Place your palms onto your upper thighs, just above the hip creases. And tuck the chin into the hollow of your throat. And begin to breathe some nice deep breath. Take a full deep breath in. And a full deep breath out. Nice three-part yogic breath. As you breathe, movement will come. And as we move, stillness will arrive. Beginning to melt, form will evolve. Use this practice to be. The door will open. Soft breath kindles the inner fire, lighting the sky of the mind. So full deep breaths, 2 more, becoming very present and right in the moment. Belly rise, middle chest, upper chest. And then a nice long exhale. As you exhale, squeeze the knees together and imprint the back. So your feet are wider than your knees. And then allow yourself to interlace your fingers, please, and take the palms up towards the sky, just above the heart. Really imprint the low back and squeeze the inner thighs, the knees together, nice knock knee, and lift the edges of the shoulders right off the earth. Please press navel to spine. 1 more breath. Just feel the engagement of the muscles, engage the shin bones. And then take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, soften everything as you release the hands to hover just above the earth, pressing arms into the side of the ears. And then just take the arms slightly over to the left, pressing into the middle fingers, deep stretch, still fingers interlaced. Bring them just back above the head and take them over to the right. Pressing fully and completely. Gently bring the palms just above the crown of the head and heel toe the feet out to hip width apart. Allow yourself to gently release the arms, the interlaced fingers, and bring the arms up above the chest again, palms facing each other. Press firmly into the feet, engage the legs, squeeze an imaginary block and imprint the back. On an in-breath, reach the fingers up all the way so that you lift the edges of the shoulder blades off the earth. As you exhale, pull the shoulder blades down, roll the palms open towards the knees. 1 more time. Spin and let the palms reach for each other as you lift the edges of the shoulders off the earth. Engage. Nice plank body. And then on the exhale, pull the shoulder blades down. Press the back of the head into the earth and find a nice stretch as we hold the palms upright towards the sky. Squeeze an imaginary wedge between the legs. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, melt the arms all the way down to the earth, palms on the earth by your hips. Walk your heels back, place your feet how you would like it for a bridge. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat and print the low back. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, rise both arms up, bring them back to touch the earth, the backs of the hands above the head as you lift the hips bridge. On the exhale, come back down. On an in-breath, raise only the right arm, keep the left arm down, lift up into your bridge, bring the right back of the hand to touch above your head on the earth. And on the exhale, bring it down. Nice long Ujjayi breaths, please. Switching, use the left. Rise up, hips. Bring the back of the left hand to touch the earth. And then on the in, bring it all, on the exhale, bring it all the way back down. Heel toe the feet out to the edges of the mat, please. Feet 90 degrees forward. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, lift the hips up. You can interlace the fingers if you want underneath. You can keep the arms long, but really begin to engage as we lift up into this nice solid bridge. Allow the glute muscles to engage, chin to chest, and take 4 more nice deep breaths. Rising up through the glutes, pressing into the soles of the feet. Lift the insteps of the feet as you continue. Nice, long, deep, solid breaths in and out. Feel the engagement of the quads. Really work into hollowing the shoulders, resting lightly on the shoulders, softness of the palms of the face. And one more full deep breath. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, releasing arms out. Slowly bring the spine down in one length or disc by disc. Very gently hug the right knee into the chest, please. You can keep the left knee bent or lengthen out the left leg. And then take the right leg up to the sky. Use both hands to frame it wherever you can. Soft foot and just draw it towards you, releasing into the hamstring. Soft knee, please. If it feels good, lift the head and lift the left leg, and just let the head, the arms get very heavy and soften into the hamstrings. Head comes back down and hug both knees into the chest. Bring right foot down. Knee can stay bent if you choose with the foot on the floor, or you can lengthen it out. Allow your both hands to frame the left extended leg. Keep the knees soft. You can straighten out that right leg or not. You can hover it or not. You can draw your forehead up. Just allow the breath, the tendrils of the breath, to soften into the hamstring attachments. One more full deep breath here, please. Nice. And from there, again, both knees into the chest. Now let's loosen up the back just a little bit before we come up and start our practice this morning. So come into full happy baby. You can use your forearms to hug the legs right at the knee creases. Bring the soles of the feet to the sky. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat. Just stand on that ceiling. Maybe if it feels safe, you can bring arms inside and grab ankles or feet. Some of you might be able to wrap your wrists around from the outside with the arms coming inside first. You can rock a little bit side to side, please. You can come into stillness and engage the shoulder blades down, release the ears away from the shoulders, imprint the low back and feel the majority of the spine. And then just very gently bring the soles of the feet together and bring them up as high as you can. Low back can come off the earth. Press the feet down and knees out. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Glide the inner feet down the length of the sternum towards the groin, nice and soft. Switch your hands onto the ankles. Keep the feet together, please, and lengthen out through the arms. Let the feet hover above the earth. Press each of the respective knees towards the earth. Keep the chin tucked into the hollow of the throat. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, please roll the head to the right, and you should get a really nice stretch through that left front shoulder, neck area. On an in breath, head back to neutral, and then take it over the opposite direction, please. And then gently bring the head all the way back to neutral. Draw the feet towards you using your hands. Grab the kneecaps Allow the knees to come just above the hips with your palms right on top of your kneecaps. Let the fingertips point towards your toes. Feet are nice and soft. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, bring both knees, the quads right down on top of the rib cage. Roll the knees out to their respective side as the feet come together. Press the knees away. And then when they're as far away as they can, bring them back together. So we're just doing half circles, massaging that back and really opening up the lumbar sacral spine. Do 2 more rotations, please. Take it slow and easy. Allow the knees to come very wide. Notice how the core engages as you bring the knees away from you. The next time that the knees come together, take it the opposite direction so that the knees are out to the side, draw it towards the collarbone, keep them together and press them away towards the groin. And just continue nice slow movements. Feel the length of the spine. Notice how the knees come towards the collarbone. You take the low back and imprint it to the earth. 1 more, please. And then very, very gently bring the knees together and bring them right on top of the sitting bones, the hips. And then bring the feet right out from the knees and print your low back. And then interlace your fingers back behind your head. Use the hands to hold the head and print the back. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Begin on your in-breath to move the feet away from you, but keep the low back imprinted. And on the exhale, bring them back towards you. So in-breath, extend out, keep the low back engaged, feel the core muscles, navel to spine, and bring it back in. Again, take it out. Keep the low back engaged. That's an in-breath. On the exhale, bring it back in. Again, press, take it out, and bring it back in. If you want a little bit more, use the arms. That's your in-breath. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, you can keep hands interlaced. Breathe. Good. 2 more. Nice. And last one. Remember, you can choose to stop anytime and then hug in. Rock side to side, please. And again, bring the knees right up on top, interlace the fingers behind the head, and extend the right leg out. Make sure the low back is imprinted and touch right elbow to left knee, and hold. Keep the back imprinted, that right lower back is lifted a little bit because you're twisted into it. Full in breath, full out breath. Full in breath, full out breath. 1 more full deep breath here, please. And then switch. Good, breathe into it. Imprint the low back. Smile. Really engage, navel to spine. Keep the low back imprinted. 2 more breaths. Full deep. Use that exhale to really engage. And now 5 times each side. Breathe. Keep it imprinted, touching, strong legs. And 2 more, please. Last one. Knees to the chest, hug in. Take the legs up to the sky and take it wide. Arms out to a T. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, right leg over to the right. Right off the mat, left follows, head stays neutral, press that left shoulder blade down. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, really engage the core muscles, detox. This is a little bit of a twist. On an in breath, left leg comes up, right leg follows via gravity, and take it over to the other side. Stack, keep the eyes to the sky, imprint that right shoulder blade down. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. On your next in breath, right leg comes up, left leg comes up. You can allow them to follow by gravity. If you choose, you can keep the legs together. Your choice. On an in breath, draw it up. On the exhale, take it over to the other side. Bring it all the way back up. One more time each side, and you can do it with the legs separated. Legs don't have to come all the way down to the earth. Breathe into it. Do just what is perfect for you. Bring the legs back up to the sky and just draw both legs towards you, please. Nice, easy stretch. Begin to flex into the foot, each of the feet. Play the toes and compress down. Full in breath, full out breath. Bend the knees into the chest. Grab the back side and roll right up to the sitting bones. Flow all the way forward. Take a full in breath and full out breath. One more full deep breath as you turn and spin to the left, please. Take both hands to frame that left knee. And then bring it back to the center and take it over to the other side, over to the right. Nice opening. Gently walk it back to the center and come all the way back upright. Now let's just, if you have cross-legged, just recross. And we're just going to take it from side to side. So right to left. One more time. Good, and bring it back to neutral. From there, please allow yourself to lengthen the legs out. Give a nice shake, and we're going to bend into the right knee. We're going to have a fist width between the right heel and the left inner leg. Make sure left heel is straight out from left sitting bone. Lift the spine nice and tall and hook the left elbow like a coat hanger on that right knee. Tall spine, lift up, and then rotate as you bring that right arm back behind you. Nice twist. If there is space as you breathe and use an exhale, you might be able to bring that forearm, that left forearm onto the right thigh. Allow yourself to just take head, keeping chin level from side to side, working into the neck. Really engage the core muscles, please. And then bring the head back to neutral, and let's spin forward and switch sides. Fist leg between left heel and right inner leg, engaged right leg. Hook right forearm, lift the spine, take the left hand back. Nice deep breaths. Breathing into the twist. Full in breath, full out breath. Full in breath. Allow yourself to do a nice yes with the head if that feels safe for your cervical spine this morning. Again, just using the breath as the catalyst to create the movement. And then in the movement with full focus and attention, we begin to move into that inner stillness. Head comes to stillness and gently come all the way back forward. Lengthen those legs out and give them a nice shake. Bring the hands back behind you, fingers to the side, forward or back, point into the toes, and lift up into an inverted plank. Really squeeze an imaginary wedge. One more full deep breath. If you have a shoulder issue, just sit in staff pose. Long legs, hands beside you. And then very gently roll it back down. We're gonna release and just shake out those wrists. Good, from there, coming into tabletop, please. I'm gonna grab my knee pads, stick them down underneath, and let's find a nice cat-cow. You can be lifted up onto your fingertips or not, palms or fists, always, whatever works for you. And then just find that nice cat-cow. I like to add a rock to mine, just really fully opening that entire spine. Good, 2 more. However you want to do it. It's nice to throw in a lion's breath, just to release all the ickies. And come into your tabletop. From there, we're going to take and extend the right leg out, please. Make sure you're in alignment. And we're just going to take and spin the left hand in line with the left knee. We're going to take the right hand to the hip. And we're just going to lift up. Good. Stack the shoulders and breathe. If you need modification, it's just a stretch here. Good. Begin to flex into the foot and begin to draw some circles, strengthening that inner outer leg. Other way. Nice. And then lift and hold. And gently bring it down. Allow yourself to just press and rise. Toes can come forward on that extended right leg, or they can be straight, your choice. You just get a different action. If you have sciatica on that right side, which way feels best? Release the right hand down and let's take the left arm up and over. Take a full in breath and a full out breath into gate pose. One more full deep breath here. Nice. And then allow yourself to bring that left arm back up. And we're going to roll the toes to the sky. We're going to twist and bring our heart towards that right leg. On an exhale, we're just going to bow forward and just take a nice stretch. Take and draw the right heel back towards you, and that will deepen that stretch. One more full deep breath. You can use your left hand bend into the elbow, and that's going to give you a deep stretch through that left lower back. One more breath. And then very, very gently bring it all the way back forward. Nice. And lift that right leg, please. Stay strong into the left arm and sweep it back. And maybe left arm comes forward. Full in breath, and on the exhale, elbow to knee. Open, and again, close, and open. Hold here, level out. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Whew. Allow yourself to just gently rise all the way back up. Tuck the toes under or not. And bring the hands to the back of the hamstrings. And let's just open up into a nice camel this morning. Before we come into our flow, roll the shoulder blades together. Good, chin to chest. One more breath. We'll come into camel one more time so that you can take a full camel. Slowly draw it all the way back up, and on an exhale, bring it down. We're gonna walk the hands way forward and out towards the corner of the mat. And we're just gonna descend the heart right down into puppy dog pose. Try to bring the forehead and the nose to the earth, and then glide the shoulder blades all the way to the spine. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Navel to spine on the exhale along with the pelvic floor. And then bring one hand back and the other slightly, and then bring it back up into tabletop. And we'll switch sides. So let's extend that left leg straight out. Make sure you're in alignment. Alignment is everything. Lift up, and then bring the upper torso all the way up. Let's reach up Nice. Let's bring left hand to the hip. And we're just gonna take and now reach over to the right with the fingertips. Line up knee and hands, and then lift that left leg up. Good, you can feel that work. Bring this arm up. And again, you can leave it on the floor or hover here. Good, now your circle. Breathe, drawing the navel. Nice, other way. Full deep breaths. Good, and hold. Really lift, engage navel to spine, pelvic floor. One more breath. And then slowly bring that leg down, hand to hip. Allow yourself to just rise up. You can keep the toes coming forward, or you can reach them out, straight out. It's your choice. How does that feel through that left glute? Lift up nice and tall, and then on an exhale, we're just going to melt over onto the side, gate pose, Parigasana. Breathe. Really opening up for this whole right side of the body. Full deep breaths. Eyes can come to the earth. You're looking at the leg. If you choose, you can roll and look up. One more breath. And then bring it all the way back up, please. And we're just going to take and roll onto the heel, the left heel. On an exhale, just fold forward. Take it nice and easy. You can bend into that right elbow as you hinge forward. Soften, soften into the knee. Draw that left heel towards the midline and breathe into the stretch. One more full deep breath, please. From there, just walk around back to the front and raise that left leg straight up. Keep the arms strong. Breathe into the opening. Full deep breath. One more, lift it higher, smile, and then take it back behind you. Find your balance, your alignment, and extend right arm. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, elbow to knee, in and out. Full deep breaths. Last one. Hands come down, knee comes down. And let's open knees wide and take it back into child's pose, please. Try to bring the tailbone down towards the heels. I think that I have my tailbone down towards my heels. And when I watch these videos, they're not even close. So just do the best that you can. Sway side to side. Just allow yourself to come into some nice deep breaths here. And then very, very gently walk the hands back, draw the knees together, and press right up into your down dog, please. Nice little runner stretch. And then one foot, roll on one standing foot, other one lifted. That is just so lovely to work through those feet. Working through all of those bones in the feet. And then gently bring it down. And we're just going to step right foot forward and come right into low lunge and take it down onto the knee. And then on an in-breath, rise up. If you need a modification, just bring the palms and hold right here. Allow yourself to begin to draw the knee towards the foot energetically. And if it feels safe, let's just come in and open up the heart. Only if it's safe. You can also be upright just like this, but really engage into that right foot. One more full deep breath. And on an exhale, swan dive down. Come into your low lunge, please. Plant the left hand, and on an in-breath, right arm comes to the sky. Twist it open. Good, breathe. One more full deep breath. On an exhale, bring it down. And we're just going to pivot and bring all of the toes to the side of the mat. And we're going to rock side to side. One more time, bend into one knee and then the other. And then we're going to take and roll and come to the other side of the mat. Find your low lunge. Come down onto that right knee. Palms to the thigh, lift up, shoulders right on top of the hips. If it is safe, arms come up, steeple fingers or palms together. Press the arms into the ears, really lengthen up. And if it feels good on an exhale, open up the heart. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath. Coming back upright and exhale, melt down. Come into your low lunge, please. Lift up nice and tall, square the hips. And then on an in breath, spin the left arm to the sky. Good, take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath, hug the feet towards each other, really engage. Nice. On an exhale, let's bring that left hand down. Step back, down dog. Nice runner stretch. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Nice forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Take 2 breaths. On the next in breath, interlace the fingers. And just bring the 1/5 as much as you can towards the back of the head. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, hands to the hips. Engage the core muscles. Nice flat back, elbows tucked up towards the sky, soft knees, and on an in breath, rise all the way up, flat back. Drop the arms down, spin the palms open, and come into mountain pose. Full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath. Nice. Find that center. From there, allow yourself, please, to roll the shoulders back on an in breath and then forward. Coming into our full mountain pose, please. Palms to the heart. Here we go. Find good spacing with your feet. Pull your shoulder blades down. On an in breath, rise all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift flat back, palms to the shin bones for a real flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Look up, deep stretch. Exhale, right down to the center. Good. Inhale, lift flat back, fingers to the floor or your shin bones, your choice. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up, palms together. On the exhale, come into prayer twist on the right side. Good, hook in and breathe. Full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath. And on the in breath, rise all the way back up. And on the exhale, let's take it over to the left, please. Spin and turn, full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath. And on the in breath, rise all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back, pivot onto the heel. Inhale, warrior one. Let's bring the elbows open, really strengthen, soften into that front leg. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, bring the inner arms together to touch. Look at your wrists, elbows out from the shoulders. On the in breath, open. On the exhale, close. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, just hinge forward. Look at your forearms, as if they're a book. Really lengthen into that back leg. Pull the left hip straight back. One more breath. On an in breath, rise up, and exhale, swan dive down. Step back plank. You can chaturanga if you feel ready. Knees, chin, chest, or skip entirely. All the way down, press up into baby cobra. You can take it all the way back down and press into down dog. Take it all the way back, child's pose or down dog, your choice. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Step right foot forward, pivot onto the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Good, lift it up. Really engage into the back leg. Nice, palms are facing each other. Hook and draw that right hip straight back. Take a full in breath and as you exhale, bend into the elbows. Bring them down by your rib cage. Shoulder blades down, hug the feet towards each other. And on an exhale, hinge forward. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here. And on an in breath, rise up. Exhale, dive down. Step back, foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Nice. Hook the thumbs and on an exhale, maybe a back bend. Draw all the way back up, palms together, and exhale. Prayer hands right down to the midline to the earth. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back, pivot onto the heel. Rainbow up, warrior two. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Settle in. Nice, we'll come into a nice little flow here. Take a full in breath. On the exhale, evolve, warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, elbow to thigh, right arm to the sky. Full in breath, exhale, draw the circle. We'll take it slow on this first one. One full circle, bring it halfway up and lift right back up into warrior two. Straighten the front leg, take it back, evolve triangle. Nice. Full in breath, full out breath, find your stretch. Draw it all the way back forward, and on an exhale, melt into your version of triangle. Use, please, the bottom hand attraction. Use the tendrils of the breath to melt down, keeping top shoulder, top hip open. Full in breath, full out breath. Full in breath, full out breath. On your next in breath, soft front knee, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Look to the center, palms together. Exhale, warrior two. Good, two more times. Breathe. Last one. Really sink into that warrior two. Good. From there, back hand, right hand onto the hip. We're going to lean forward. Touch the earth. Slide the back foot forward. You can stay right here. This can be your half moon. You can lift that top leg. You can stay here. If it is permissible, all the way up and in. Rotate and breathe. One more full deep breath. Nice. On an exhale, right hand comes down and come into revolved half moon. Breathe. Full deep breaths. One more. The earth, left hand down, soften into the left knee, lean forward, walk your hands back by your left foot, step back and spin the left leg all the way to the sky and stack the hip. For those of you who want to spin into wild thing, do so. Otherwise, just lengthen the leg. Bend and lengthen. Everybody, please bend into the knee. If you're in wild things, spin back around. And on an exhale, let's touch. Left knee to left elbow. Slide it down to the wrist. Lift back up to the elbow. Step back. Chaturanga, chin chest. Old plank, always your option. Breathe. Keep the elbows straight back. Hover your chaturanga if you choose. And rise up, maybe all the way to up dog. Tuck the toes under. Down dog or child's pose. 2 breaths. Recenter. Moving or not moving, your choice. Take a full in breath and on an exhale, lifting up onto right fingertips. Remember, you can always lift that right leg and use that as a catalyst to sweep through, or you can come into tabletop and bring it through. Pivot onto the back heel, rainbow up, warrior 2. Breathe. Drop the shoulder blades down. Work into the length of that warrior 2, eyes forward. Engage and squeeze the feet towards each other. Press into the outer edge of that back, left foot. On your next exhale, back hand, back thigh, evolve warrior 2. Good, on an in-breath, bring it forward. And exhale, elbow to thigh, left arm to the sky. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, draw your clock, your sun, your moon. Let the eyes follow, watch your balance. And as that left hand comes to the right, the left hip point, rise back up. And on an exhale, lift, straighten the front leg and take it back into evolved triangle. Front leg is straight. On an in-breath, draw forward. And mount into your version of triangle. Spin that top palm. Use your breath. Maybe you continue to descend down into that triangle. Lift that left hip point up. Draw the shoulder blades down. Reach to the crown of the head. You can look up to the sky. You can look down to the floor. One more full deep breath. Soften into the front knee. Rise back up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, look to the center, palms together. Exhale, warrior 2. Bring it all the way back up. Good, last one. Breathe. Soften into it. Back hand to back hip, left hand to left hip. Right hand all the way down to the floor. Walk the back foot forward. Remember, you can do your half moon just like this. You can keep that back foot on the floor. Otherwise, feel yourself gently rise up. You can use a block and breathe. Full deep breaths. Nice. One more. Really rise it up. And then eyes to the earth. Left hand down and come right into your revolved half moon. Right arm comes out to the side. Spin and open. One more full deep breath. Take a full in breath. Full out breath. Really engage and open. Eyes to the earth. Hand comes down. Lifted leg to standing leg. Flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Lift. Flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Let's tuck right ankle behind left. And just allow the tailbone to come back behind the heels. That should be a nice stretch all the way through that right side. Take the hips a little right and left. Soften into the knees and press the shin bones together. And then press into the low back, the sacral spine as much as you can. And soften into that right glute. See if you can create some more space for that sciatica nerve. And then just allow yourself to rewind and bring right outside left. Find an opening there. Soften into the right knee and straighten the left leg. Rock a little bit right to left, please. And then soften deeply into the knees. Press the shin bones together and around into the lumbar sacral spine. Knee to nose. And see if you can find a nice opening through the left half into that left sciatica side. And then very, very gently squeeze the legs together, soften into the knees, and on an in-breath, reverse swan dive. Please be very careful. We were in an inversion for a long time. Palms together and exhale down to the heart. Take a full in-breath. Pull the shoulder blades down, press the palms together. You can also grab opposite elbows. We're going to shift onto the left foot and bring the right leg out to the side. Lift up into that left leg. Lift it all the way up. Lift up into your spine. That right leg doesn't have to be that high. This is just about focus and balance and strength. We're going to soften a little bit into that left knee. Take the right foot outside the left foot. Reshuffle. And then press into the right foot. Maybe this time with the arms out, maybe not. Continue to hold forearms, palms together. And we're going to lift the left leg out to the side. We're going to lift up into that right leg. So really lift and work into that right hip. Lift through the spine. Good, and breathe. One more full deep breath. And then very gently bring the arms down. Let's come right down into a squat. For those of you who want to come into crow pose, Bakasana, or even maybe just try stacking elbows right on top of your knees, right on top of your elbows. Lean forward. Maybe just lift one foot. This is pretty scary. And then bring it down and lift the other foot. Really hug in, engage. Just see where you're at today. Melt all the way down and come down onto the sitting bones. Lengthen the legs out and give them a nice shake. Let's lift up nice and tall. Chin to chest. See if you can roll down, anchor the legs to a count of 10. 8. Engage the core, the navel, the pelvic floor, anchor the legs. 5. Just melt. Shoulder blades down. Chin to chest. Engage. Nice plank body. And release all the way down. Please draw the right knee into the chest. And then the left. Bring left foot down, please, and right ankle on top. Come into pigeon pose. You can grab through and hold the shin bone. You can lengthen that leg up to the sky and draw it towards you. Make sure you flex into your feet to protect your knees. You can also bring it back into a nice pigeon plow. In other words, the back coming up off the floor, lower back. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath. And then we'll very, very slowly bring it into the other side. So right foot comes down. Make sure you're in alignment, square. Bring that left ankle to right thigh and press up into pigeon. You can use your elbow to traction that left thigh if you have your left arm through the leg, threaded through. Again, you can lengthen that right leg and draw it towards you into a deeper stretch. Here, just use the breath to soften the muscles to create that space for the sciatica nerve. You can do a little bit of a pulse. For those of you who would like, we can bring it back into a nice pigeon, plow pigeon, breathing fully and completely. Whatever feels best to create the space that you need, the stretch where you need, always soothing and nurturing. Slowly begin to bring that right foot back down, and then the left foot. We're gonna lengthen the arms out. We're gonna press up into a tiny bridge and just bring the hands underneath the buttocks, palms down. My elbows are bent, lifting up into fish pose. So lengthen your legs out, look up and make sure you're in alignment. Really hug in. Just keep adjusting the arms so that you can hug the shoulder blades together. Chin into the hollow of the throat. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, press and rise onto the forearms. Chin can stay to chest just like this. If it is appropriate, begin to lengthen the spine. So I'm growing the shoulders, keeping the ears away from the shoulders. Crown of the head to the floor. Take a full in breath, really press. Let the heart shine here. Really open up to all the possibilities that Spirit has for you in each and every moment. One more full deep breath. Remember, you can always rise the legs up if you choose. Make sure you stay very safe. And then we're just going to bring the head more so to on the back of the head. Bring right elbow out, left elbow out, and gently hug right knee into the chest. On an exhale, take right knee over to the left. If you choose to do a different twist, just decide and move into that. 3 nice deep breaths. You can move that arm if you choose. Moving arm and neck. Nice gentle movements, rotating the palm as it comes down towards the buttock. Or you can just take a nice slow pose. Whatever feels best to you. Gently bring the arm back into a safe position. Head to neutral. And then enough core engaged that you can bring the right knee to the chest, hug it in. Really anchor into the left leg and melt. Use your right hand to hold that right knee out to the right as the left hand holds the left hip down. And soften into the opening. If you choose, you can lengthen that leg out. Just hold it with that hand or knee bent, your choice. Use that left palm to really press into the hip point or maybe even down into the upper left thigh. And then hug the right knee in and left knee in. Forehead goes up and release back down. Switch sides. You can keep both knees together and take them over. I invite you to take the same twist on the other side. 3 breaths. Feel a softening. Use the tendrils of the breath to soothe, to nurture, to nourish. Feel a softness begin to descend, surround skin suit. And then willingly open up the pores and skin suit and just drink in that softness. Allow the softness to begin to penetrate each and every muscle. Please bring the arm to a safe place, head to neutral. Enough core engaged that you can bring the left knee back into the chest and the right. And then I invite you to find that perfect place for Shavasana. Anything else that you might need to do. And then begin to settle in for Shavasana. Please take a full deep breath in and release it out. Follow each breath. And begin to ride the river that flows beneath the skin. All the softened muscles releasing from the bones. Travel from the surface to the very center and into that sacred spiral. Let the mind rest in the rhythm of the breath. A very simple gaze to the eyes of the heart. Bring an inward smile. Feel it in every cell. Allow it to lift up into the heart. The heart begins to send that smile to every organ. Smile growing so much so that it lifts up into the eyes. And then radiating out through the lips. Follow each smile at a very comfortable pace. As the breath is smooth and relaxed, that dive into spirit is smooth and relaxed. Use the breath to unify. Allow all thoughts and emotions to just run like a stream. And continue to draw your focus in. Just find that place of peace. Tranquility. Begin to deepen the breath. Press that tranquility and that smile deep within every aspect of your being. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes. So pressing smile and tranquility in the physical body, the mind body, the emotional body, the energetic, etheric body, all wrapped up into that spiritual body. Moving larger parts of your body, a deep stretch. Knees to chest and rolling over to one side. Fully embrace that sense of tranquility. And let that be our cornerstone to move again. Gently roll it up to the sitting bones, palms of the heart. Bow down and forward. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, allow a silent Om to just melt through. Capturing the smile and the tranquility of this moment. And taking it with us as we leave the mat. Namaste.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Thank you very much. You guys have an incredible day.
You too.